Well, let's get a sense now of what the mood is like in Namibia ahead of these elections. Namibian Broadcasting Corporation's political and investigative editor is Anna-Etuhole Nicodemus. Anna, good evening to you, and thank you very much for your time. Let's talk about the mood in the country. Are people excited about the upcoming election, and what are some of the issues that are driving the electoral process there?
Well, thank you very much for having me. What I can tell you is that the atmosphere as the elections are approaching tomorrow is quite dynamic and very vibrant. I mean, many communities have been having discussions as to, surrounding their future. There have been a lot of talks about making changes here and there. And, there's a whole heightened political awareness among citizens. There is a mixture of enthusiasm as well as tension, I can say, as various political parties are really ramping up, or they rather ramped up during the campaign season, which ended on Sunday with a whole number of star rallies held. And debates were also commonplace, So I think Namibians are quite determined to make the right choices. I'm not at liberty to speak much, but about some of the issues that they want to talk about are the economic challenges. Yeah. Many citizens are concerned about the high unemployment rate in the country, especially among the youth, and the rising cost of living. We also know about the economic recovery post-COVID-19 has been of significant focus.
You still with us, Anna? All right, looks like the picture is frozen to Anna. We'll try and see. Anna, you broke up a little bit there, but let's try and move the conversation along. There's been a lot of talk, or should I say comparison, between what has happened in Mozambique. The Frelimo party there is a party of liberation, and there is a contest essentially about whether or not that party has indeed retained power or lost. But that is going to be resolved, hopefully, in the near future. In Namibia, Swapo is that country's party of liberation. Who are the main contenders here, and how big is this debate about whether or not Swapo could potentially lose power for the very first time?
Well, we can't really say for sure that Swapo will lose power because the following remains quite big and significant. But what I can say is that the opposition parties have also really ramped up. We are looking at the IPC, the Independent Patriots for Change. We are looking at the current opposition party, which is the PDM under McHenry Venani. We are looking at the Landless People's Movement, and those are parties that really shouldn't be taken for granted. And I think they are the parties that might actually give the ruling party, the current ruling party, a run for their money. But I can really not say for sure, about that. But from my observation, obviously, and from seeing people's reaction on social media, as well as the smaller political parties' campaigns also, we can quite expect surprises. Anything can go. It can really go either way at this point in time, I can say.
Earlier, we played a bite of the Chief Electoral Officer, Petrus Sharma, who was confident that the country will hold a peaceful election. Is that how things are looking on the ground?
I think Namibia, in all its parts, past elections has been relatively peaceful compared to, to other countries. We haven't really seen any, military standoffs or crimes happening. And I think also during the campaign, the campaign traits, it was also proven that it's each man in his lane, basically. They are, as much as they are competitive, they are definitely maintaining the peace. And from our observation, I think it will also, it will also be the same this year, actually. I would agree with Mr. Sharma that Namibia is very serious about maintaining our peace. I mean, the security has been deployed just in case.
Yeah.
And we can expect a peaceful election, really, in my view.
Election day will come and go. How soon can results be expected?
I think the results should come a few days after elections. Since it's tomorrow, I think by Friday we should have the results. They couldn't even give us, actually, the ECN couldn't give us the exact date of when this will be announced, but they did promise us that it will be within a few days after the voting takes place tomorrow. Now, the ECN also typically, it aims to expedite the counting process to provide preliminary results promptly. But I can tell you for sure that some people are already celebrating even before the actual elections have actually taken place.
Interesting times indeed. Thank you very much for your time, Anna-Etuhole Nicodemus. She is Namibia's Broadcasting Corporation's political and investigative editor.